Hey, so here we are, guys. 2-minute warning. 2, 1, boom. 2 minutes. This is what I ended up with. Lots of materials at the moment, overnight. I had to change in and out the manufacturing and the resources production over and over again to try to make this thing work. And this is as close as I got. Got right to these, man, right to those 5 more animators, which would have been nice to have. But you can see how far out I am. I still need 8 at 15,000, man, for the ceremonial carvers, and 40-some thousand of the headdresses. So it wasn't going to happen. The biggest problem with this is, just in a nutshell, is that I did end up in the, we're closing up. I can't believe it was that quick. In the top 5. The building count wasn't worth showing necessarily. Maybe it's just screwing up. I think it is. It's screwing up. So we're not going to see the last couple of seconds of this to know that it came down to a land issue. There just wasn't enough land. There were 13 lands that I couldn't even access unless I wanted to put a lot of gems into it. So unless you wanted to put a lot of gems into this, somewhere between 20 and 22 is probably as far as you're going to get. So that's my take on it. If you want all the minutia and the details, it will be coming after this. I filmed it last night just to give you a final next and so forth. Anyway, if you enjoyed it, please let me know. Questions, concerns, comments, let me know. You did better than this with less resources. Let me know. Anyway, I believe the Egyptian campaign is next, and we'll see you then. All right. Remember, keep your head in the game. Heroes, been a long campaign. I won't kid you. So let's look at the numbers. I'm just going to run it down real quick and give you my insights into what was challenging for me over the past 2 days, really. So let's look at land first, and let's get the smiley faces. See here, this was the sweet spot between these two. Anybody you put in here, you got max production, right? Max production. Look, 500 headdresses, but with the sweet spot, another 900. So that's basically 1,100, twice or more than twice what you got from the basic level 4 workshop. So keep that in mind. I've been moving my workshops and quarries production, raw material production in and out of this sweet spot for the past 2 days. Trying to keep things even, things up, but we're about running out of stuff. So, and the other thing is with land, I gotta look at this. Yep. I've used every piece of land I could get in the rewards ladder. There's still 30 lands you'd have to pay for to have access to. So, okay. I did spend about between 400 and 500 gems, which even if I only get, say, 21 to 25 pulls from this, it's still less than 50 cents a pull, and I think that's probably legit, right? So our goods, here's where we are. Daggers at 8 grand, sounds like a lot, right? Ancestor Mask, 11,000. Calendars, 3,200. Headdresses, 1,800. But if you go here, this is nothing, man. I need another 50, 60,000 ceremonial masks. I need 150,000, yeah, 150,000 of these ceremonial carvers, aka ritual sacrificial baggers. So it's impossible. It's just way over the top. I can fill one. All right, fill one boxes. I don't even see what happened. I fill a box. I don't know. So this is not doable under any circumstances unless you spend a lot of money. So that's the goods. Workers is about right. as I said before, I have moved in and out. Oh, well, I can't get any further away with that. That's the move. I have deleted and rebuilt workshops, quarries, aviaries over and over and over again to try to keep these numbers balanced. And we have materials, but it just isn't going to be enough, as you saw. So, yeah, that was materials. Research, I mean, I got this far, quite a ways. And as you saw, I'm going to miss this. I mean, who doesn't want 5 more antimatter pools, right? Ain't going to happen based on this. It's just not going to happen. I'm not even getting up to do a 2-minute warning on this one. It's so far from being done. So I'm going to give you a rundown, level to level, time to time that I found. So 1 hour in, we took 400 gems, and I bought 2 lands, and I nickel and dime production, and at an hour out, I was at level 5, which is a good place to be. That gives me, I think, 30-minute rides for the production of end product goods. And then at 12 hours, I would like to be my production at level 4s so that I can get that half hour, that really productive half hour out of them. And so between 12 and 24 hours, somewhere between level 12 and 18, somewhere in there, 40 hours out, definitely level 20 and everything at level 4. And then when I had a problem with at level 20 was the ritual carvers were way too slow. I wasn't just getting enough of that. And they still are. I mean, here I am pumping away at them and I'm done. I got nothing left, man, nothing in the tanks. One of these 2-hour guys takes 7 grand obsidian and 9 of the, so that's one run is what it amounts to. So, and I still need 150,000. So it ain't gonna happen. So I'm doing some notes here, just because I wanted to express and get across, the points behind this. So I mean, I did things like sell an obsidian quarry, and then built a ritual harbor workshop, but I had no craftsmen because I had no room. So I waited from level 20 to level 24, 23. Okay, very slow. I had no craftsmen. And then I pushed to level 24 for land, and that was 77 hours in. I got 10 lands, and they took anywhere from 7 to 9 workers, and anywhere from an hour and 45 minutes to 3.5 hours to build. So, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, it's a great puzzle, but who's ever made level 50 without spending hundreds of dollars? I don't get it. So I would think if you spent 10, 15 bucks and you put a lot of hours into it, you should be able to finish this, and you can't. So I'm having a problem with that. So in 1124 I did. Okay, I opened 2 lands, I got some craftsmen. Then at level 26, then the cookies, and then not cookies, but I don't want to say this, chronic liquor. I think probably cookies is a better way to put that, right? They fell way behind, and they still are. I need another 20,000 of them or whatever it is. And it just isn't going to happen. So to me, this seems to be an unrealistic scenario. They've set up for failure. Has anybody ever made more than level 30? I mean, I'm going on busting my ass and spending $7, $8, whatever it was, and I'm not even going to make level 28. So to me, this is unrealistic. Why even build this to this level? Anyway, I'm a little bit tired, a little bit flustered. So at 14 hours left, I got rid of all of the extra workers, because I didn't need them. no more lands, right? I used up all the lands, as I said earlier. This last one at 24 was, that's it for lands. That's all you get. Switch them up for craftsmen so you get stuff done. As I said, the EV guys are even in the sweet spot. It still is not going to be enough. So that's my report. I hope it is helpful. Again, I'm probably a little whiny because I'm just tired. I've spent a lot of time and effort focused on this. And to be honest with you, I am not satisfied with, based on the time and effort I put into this, the level at which I got to. I should have easily been level 40 to 50, putting this time and effort and money into it. I'm not. So, I don't know. We'll do our pulls and you can tell me if you think it's worth it. Has anybody ever gotten past 30 on any of these campaigns? I find it extremely hard to do no matter what I do in them. So just please tell me what you know, what's going on. That's it. Remember, keep your head in the game.